got just a little bit later than I was intending to film this, but here we are, just the same. So this is, what did I call this? I called it Christmas Trolley, but the actual name of it is Streetcar Tramway. And this is Leisure Arts powered by Diamond Dots. So you're going to get all Diamond Dots products in this. Already unboxed it just to save some time. And also you might see here, it seems like it's been in the box a good little while because I brought the thing and I've already gone over it 2 or 3 times, but this is still how it looks. It's still wanting to curl over. And so I tried to come in and put some, holders down on the bottom, some clips, but it's still wanting to curl up. So we're going to work with it the best we can. Already intended for this to go into my holiday mix this year. It may not get completed until maybe the new year. I don't know. Have to see how the canvas production run goes. But yeah, it's in the mix though. So once I get done with this video, I'll go ahead and steam it, and that should take care of all this. But to go through the quick rundown, it comes in a protective bag. And wrapped inside the canvas is your instruction sheet. So if you're new to diamond painting, it'll explain all that for you. You don't have to worry about that. And I'm just noticing, now that I'm looking, oh wait, I was going to say there's no toolkit, but then I remembered Diamond Dots and the like tends to put the toolkit in with those drills. So we'll get into that. This is a 40 by 50 full drill canvas, Christmas car. I'm just going to keep calling it Christmas car or Christmas trolley because, like I mentioned in the community post, Streetcar Tramway, it's a lot harder to say. It doesn't roll off the tongue. And there's a Christmas tree. It's red. There's people walking through snow. It's a Christmas trolley. But that's what it looks like up close. And I don't know if there's any specials in here. I guess we'll have to see. It doesn't seem like there is, but maybe. But yeah, it is a full drill 40 by 50 canvas. So I was thinking, like, with the holidays coming up, if you have the 1 or 2 or 4 relatives that get a little in their cups or whatever and get a little bit much, we all have at least one in our family usually that's just... You love seeing your family at the holidays, but also there's always that one where you're like, just keep an eye on them. You know how they get. And sometimes you feel the desire to like go in the den or something just to get a break. If you're having Christmas at your house, if you're hosting it, you can keep this in the craft room and just say, oh, I'm so sorry. I have a work thing I have to do real quick, and just kind of escape. And it's a 40 by 50 full drill, so you can be in there for a minute. Yeah, see, around here we talk crafts and alibis. I'm here for it all. I'm here to help. So let's see, drills. We'll get into drills, and then, well, before we get into drills, I guess I can give you a close-up of this. So there's 33 colors altogether, which is kind of surprising because you look at this and yeah, there's the Christmas tree over here that's got some bulbs and stuff on it, and you see the red and the brown for the trolley, obviously, and then there's some people in the background, but mostly it's the gray buildings and the white snow. So it's one of those ones where you're like, where are they putting 33 colors? But from what I've experienced with doing these for a while, you got to put in a lot of colors to get like the shading of 1 or 2 colors usually to get that dimension in there. So that's usually where the surprise is, but it still gets me sometimes when I look. It's like, where am I putting all those colors? It is in there though. The look of this is supposed to be like a snowdrift going by, and I think if you just did everything in gray, it wouldn't be nearly as interesting. It would look a little one-dimensional and very when you get those like super cheap diamond kits like at the Dollar Tree or something, and they only come with like 4 or 5 colors, and you can put down a bunch of gray and be like, yeah, it's a building. Which, like, technically your brain recognizes it as a building, but it's different when you get into the more developed deluxe kits where you're putting down multiple colors, and then you can see the shadow dimension, you can see where the windowsills are and where the steeples and things are going to be. So that's what having a million colors in there helps with. It can be aggravating. It can be time consuming because with diamond painting, like with anything craft wise, you want to see progress. Everybody is like that. You would like to see progress quickly. You like to see things developing, but sometimes, you know, with a craft, you just got to put the time in to get the result you want. And there's, you know, sometimes there's just no getting around putting the time in. But you're typically there for the learning process and the experience, and like, you don't want to admit that, like, you want the pretty prize at the end of it, but there's a lot to be said for the process. All right, so there is a toolkit in here. It's just hidden down in the drills. So you have a gray boat with your wax bundle in there. They used to do like multiple bundles of wax in there. I think these days they only put like one. Let me see real quick. Let's see. Oh, there's two in here. Okay. So yeah, when you get these, just make sure you pull there's plastic, protective plastic on it. Just make sure you pull that off before you go to use it, because that'll catch people sometimes if they're new to diamond painting. They're like, how does this even work? You gotta pull the plastic off, and then the wax will be exposed and you can use it. So yeah, wax bundle, squishy tray, your bags. It doesn't look like there's any placers included in this, but you do get the pen. So yeah, I would, if you're new, I would recommend finding a friend that's got multi-placers. Well, I don't know. If you're new, you might be new to multi-placing too. That usually comes down the road, but there's a pen to get you started. So if nothing else, you can still do the kit with this. It's just going to probably take a minute on a 40 by 50 size. But yeah, there is a kit in there to work with. So with the 33 colors of what I'm assuming is going to be mostly gray, let's take a look. So yeah, starting right off the bat, gray. And then your Christmassy colors, Christmas green, Christmas red. Just out of curiosity, which red is this? Oh, I keep forgetting they use Diamond Dots codes, so I can't tell you. This could be a 666, could also be a 606, since they're pretty close in color, but pretty close to a true red. Get a little bit of orange. That's probably going to go for like the lights and stuff in there. Some more gray. Some deeper reds. Those are probably going in the ornaments over here. Some browns for the trolley, and maybe the building shading too. So that's one. Oh, I did spot at least one AB. Okay. Show that in a second. All right, what's on this tray? Some cranberry red. That looks like some 310. Some more gray. Let me just zoom right through those. You guys know what gray looks like. Some more reds. A little bit more muted greens in here to make some shading on the tree probably. Some more gray. And then there's kind of a dusty mint green in here. Some more gray. This is a little bit of an orange in here. Some yellow. You got a neutral here. Oh, and this is your AB here. You get a packet of white ABs for the snow, I'm guessing. I don't know if that's gonna kind of, there we go. You can kind of see the AB going off in there. So yeah, you get a white AB for the snow, I'm assuming. And then one more train of colors. Get some more browns, some dusty blues, and then kind of a dusty blue-green color, some more brown, some pinks, which I'm guessing is going to be accents on the bulbs and also the trolley here. This is a dark blue. This looks like it might be a 3750, and then kind of a gray-green color. That's your color palette for this one. So even though it doesn't look like it, there is a fair mix of color in here once you get into it. So it's mostly the trolley. Got a good bit of buildings in the background. You also have the street line up here. There we go. Street lines up here, and then the connector I don't know. I'm not expert in trains and trolleys, but you know, the connector part up here to connect to the train line. Some people in the background, and then you have your Christmas tree in the forefront. Which, looking at this, tree is awfully close to the tram line. I don't know if that's particularly safe, but it is festive. So I'm thinking, since the only AB in this kit is the white snow AB, I'm thinking what I may do, just to jazz it up just a little bit, is in here I might put a little bit of gold drilling for the trolley interior lights, and maybe something around here for the front light. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still pretty booked up on canvases I had before. So yeah, I'm going to steam this out, get it ready. It's going to come up in the mix at some time. Because I was really excited to work on it for this season, possibly into the new year. But I do really like this one. I'm not sure if it was on sale yesterday. Not sure if it still is. I haven't checked today. But I will link it down below because I know they still had a few available if you're interested. But yeah, that's the video for today. Thanks for stopping by, and we will talk soon. Bye, guys.